get us closer to our stars of the show. Yeah, these two guys were on the window. So, loosen that up. There we go. Hold up. Something weird. There we go. They're cold. It's a little chilly this morning. What's up, Yo-Yo? Couple of carpenter bees come up top here. First time in a long time, and yep, here they are. They're alive though. Hey you guys. See them moving? Yeah. I guess I'll keep them kind of in the side. Yeah, we could probably just shut this door a little bit. Got them. Kind of there. What's everybody up to? Hey, Pierre. Just saw her run by down there. How's everybody doing on this Sunday morning? We got our 2 stars of the show. Well, hello. She's like, hey, I heard you. Nah, you can't come up here. You'll get stuck halfway up that staircase, I already know. Good, said hi. What's up, Ectoplasm, I'm assuming? Cool kid, hello, what's up, buddy? Yep. Don't you attempt to come up some stairs. I know. Like, man, how do I get up there? Dude, I did a night lapse on the GoPro, and for the first part of it, oh man, gorgeous. I think I got the settings, I mean, just right. Anyhow, then the clouds rolled in. It was still alright. It still picked the clouds up really well. It just, I'd rather see stars. Right now I got a day lapse going. It's just a time lapse under normal settings. And we're going to watch all the clouds go by and shit. Because that's, me personally, that's my most favorite thing to do. I don't know what that means, but yeah. But yeah. I love that night lapse though, man. That was cool as hell. All night. It run all evening, which I didn't know. Again, I'm a noob when it comes to a camera. But as you can tell, I took and did all the settings according to this one video I watched, and it worked great. It's just in light, whatever light time, you know, any type of daytime, it's completely white. You can't see nothing. But as soon as that sun goes down, man, that's when all the magic happens, man. It's cool as hell. Watching how the stars move and all that, you know, just it's cool. Watching the planet rotate and seeing all the clouds move and everything. But all night it run. And all the way from dusk to dawn, and it was a minute worth of video. that's how it was set up. That was pretty cool. So now I got it running on the daytime deal. Look at that cloud. It looks like Pope Francis. Don't know. That cloud? Get her started back in here. But yeah. So now I got a daylight. I got another time lapse going right now. I can't wait to see that one. I did auto settings on that, so I'm just going to see what the GoPro can produce. But that night setting, it was like perfect. You know, as long as there ain't no light, you know, it's perfect. And I'll see about doing it again tonight if it clears up. Can't deny that got you. Yeah, right? Yeah. That cloud looks like it. Yeah. What's up, Wingstop? Hey, wasn't that video that that lady was screaming and that guy made that song after it, you know? I work what was it? I work 10 hours is what it was called. I think it was Wingstop she was like screaming about. I work 10 hours. All I want is Wingstop. Or something like that. That shit was hilarious. Let's see, does it clap or no? I couldn't tell you. Shit. Oh my god, dude. We just woke up. I need a nap. No kidding, dude. I swear. Yeah. I think it was Wingstop. Shit, that was a funny ass video though. That's probably the best one dude's got on his own. Because he tries to do music with a bunch of stuff. I think that's just the best one. You can't top that, man. Like he had the guitar on point. They have antibiotics for the clap. Yeah, no shit. Even if it's a quickie, wrap that sticky, buddy. If you're in a pinch, a hefty bag works. Man. Hard times. It's a Sunday. We gotta behave. Ah. Man, that bamboo shot up out of nowhere. If the rain holds out, we'll try to cut the yard today. And then maybe this evening we'll hop on the Kubota and we'll dig those footers out. My wife's gonna be planting the rest of the garden today, so there'll be that, and we'll see how that works. And we're gonna try something new too. So it's raised bed-ish. We're going to try something, just see if it works. If it works, that's wonderful, but we'll go from there. I'll post the progress. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, these guys are normally, I mean, they're bad for your house. We try to chase them down and plug up all the holes and everything, but yeesh, there's so many of them. There's one thing where they use this insecticide. I tried that shit before, but they always come back. Like every spring, dude. It don't stop them. I do want to build them traps, though. I saw a guy have these traps, and they seem to work pretty well. But it is pretty cool. You can throw something and they'll chase it. But they will. They're about as bad as a termite. Because they don't just. I know termites eat all the wood out from the inside, man. They do too. It's like a half-inch hole all the way throughout that wood, and they bore feet into your wood. Like I'm talking feet. They will tear a facing board up in a heartbeat. They're we call them carpenter bees. But look them up, man. They're docile to a point, but they'll take and they'll bore all through your house. They're about as bad as termites. Because man, it's a half-inch hole, and they'll just dig all the way into like once they get into a board, you think it's just a small hole. It's not. It goes. They tunnel. They tunnel up to 3 feet. If you was to cut a piece of wood in half that they bored into, you'll see all the little channels they dig. Well, they're the stars of the show right now. We got to find out why they do it. Ah. This is an interrogation. They're too cold to move right now. One flick of the wrist and you're gone. Yeah, I know they suck. What's up, Six Dogs? Yeah, they're pretty bad. I've tried the insecticides and all that, and they had this green shit you could spray too, that would insecticide. But it works to an extent, but it don't last. And on top of that, it coats everything in green. But I saw this one guy. He made some traps out of like some mason jars and some 2x4s that you hang up, and that seems to work pretty well. Yeah. Pooping while I watch this. You know, a lot of people do. A lot of people do. What's up, Smelly? I'm also pooping, no cap. Yeah. Most people are. That's where innovation happens, is on the toilet. Some of the best ideas in history were thought of on the toilet. I don't want to hear about people pooping, not gonna lie. Shit, I hear you, buddy. It is a Sunday. We gotta behave ourselves. We gotta do better. Oh. Waiting for Stan and everybody else to get on here. That's when the party gets here. If the notifications go out. Sure wasn't it Einstein that said the toilet quote? Don't give me the line. I couldn't remember. No, I was going to comment on that. God darn it, I guess. Better pooping on a Sunday. Yeah, I didn't read it out. It sounds like somebody took a trip through Mud Valley. Oh. Elliot's gonna have PTSD by the time it's all said and done with this conversation. What's up, Ma? I think I already do. Oh, yeah, anybody with kids, they know them wipies aren't always tough. At least one time you'll drag your finger through Mud Valley. Oh man. Let's see. Hey, back in 2020 now, when that whole socks thing was real, I never had a problem, dude. I hate going to the store so much that I'll save up and I'll bulk buy it. And through that whole ordeal in 2020, dude, I never had to buy toilet paper. I just had it. I mean, I watched people like zombies attack them skids of toilet paper that come in. I was like, golly, it was some hard times. But yeah, I was lucky. I didn't have that problem. Because I just, out of my pure hatred for going to the store, I had bulked up on some shit, so I didn't have to go. Yeah. Let's see. Work week's about to start. Big lame. It's this conversation tomorrow. Yeah, no kidding, dude. Are they mating? No, they're cold as hell. Let's see him. They're showing me one. Oh, my father. Yeah. Show me, what they had a burp. Anything especially on Sunday. Because the only mental I know is a mental hospital. Because I see it every day. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I remember that Christmas. I had a present for my sister, and it was funny because she actually had to ask me. She says, "Dude, no stores around here." It even affected out in the middle of nowhere because a lot of people from cities would drive even further, and then they would just buy up everything off the shelves off of smaller towns and shit. Dude, that shit was real. It happened here. Anyhow, I remember my sister come up to me. She says, "You wouldn't happen to have any toilet paper, would you?" I said, "Oh yeah." I gave her a whole box. I had plenty. Because she says, I drove around. She said, I went to about 3 different stores, 3 or 4 different stores, and couldn't find no toilet paper. I was like, well, that's sucky. But yeah, so when Christmas rolled around, I had a single toilet paper roll, and that year, and I think I stuffed a $50 bill in it, but I had it wrapped up in all the way from a small box all the way up to a huge box, and that shit was funny. It was funny at the time, and now it would make 0 cents. Okay, mission complete. See you next time. Hell yeah, buddy. What am I looking at? What's up, Ghost? You are looking at 2 carpenter bees. They are cold. They're alive though. Holy Ghost, yep. Are you seeing the light? Oh man. Back to work. Got my boots tied. Tight, lunch packed right. Hope I don't get it in a fight. Hold up. It's gonna take a minute on that one. I gotta put a melody with it. I'll find it later. Yeah. God is good. Yep. The real hero Brian. Hero Brian. Let's see. Just looking at a couple of cold carpenters. Yep. Billy Madison. Yeah. All right. So I just gotta remember the tune to it. Shit. Hell, I'll have to look it up later. It sounds super familiar. As soon as I hear it, I'd be like, oh yeah, shit. It's early. Back to School from Billy Madison. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna take me a minute to get back to it. I can't place the melody right now, so it's gonna be off. Like I hear the lyrics, I can't place the melody to it. You know, my brain ain't braining right now. I was trying to spit some rain right now. Frozen just like Mariah Carey. You ever pet a bee before? You kick that ass in, they're like, ah! I don't think you have a stinger. I don't want to find out, but I don't think they have a stinger. This is where you tie a string to them, and you can carry around your pet bee. Take them out for a fly. That's terrible. No. Remember that video out of the... I want to say it was some Marines. Because, yeah. Anyhow, let's see. They're going to freaking kill me if I do. Go fly your bee. Yeah. There was a couple of Marines. I want to say it was Marines that did this. They grabbed a hold of a carpenter bee and they tied a little fishing line to it. And he said, "What are you doing, buddy?" He says, "I'm taking my bee out for a walk or or something like that." And it was flying on the string. Oh man. Yeah, no shit. When you get a chance, you gotta watch a cop cam video of a woman demands cop get a ticket. Oh man, dude, yeah, I gotta see that. Too much. Listing once. These guys right here, so they got a bumblebee version of these. So these right here, you see they got that yellow fur on them right here. Anyhow, there's another version like this. They got a white coat to them, and you don't want to mess with those. They suck. They will grab onto you and continuously sting you over and over, and they are units. I know there was an Australian guy. He come by and bought a boat from me, and I told him, I said, "Man, dude, there's an aggressive. They're these fat bees, man. They're super aggressive. I think they live in the ground. They're not the little small ground bees like normal. You know, those suck too, but they're like these. They're fat as these carpenter bees, maybe a little bit fatter. And yeah, dude, they suck. Oh, they're a bee, and when they come out at you, dude, they will fly across the yard just to sting you. Like, you don't even have to get close to their nest for them to come after your ass. Yeah, I've been stung a few times by them, man. I'm gonna tell you, that is the worst sting. Compared to a red wasp, compared to bees, like normal bees, anything else that can get a hold of you as far as a bee goes, around here at least, that fat bee that comes after you like that, they're aggressive, their sting sucks because it hurts, and obviously the initial sting, and then it comes back, and it comes back again, and it continuously, like, it's like you get fresh stung over and over for like a good 10 to 15 minutes. You know, it sucks. Yep. No, they're not wasps. They're a big old fat bee. They're just like these, maybe just a tad bit fatter. And they got, like, instead of this yellow coat here, they got a white coat there. I'll give you a British pound and 2 gold coins. What? A Bug's Life too? Yeah. I was kidding. This is the updated version, you know. They give that real life texture to it. they go so real with it that they're having a full on conversation right now, but you can't hear them because they're talking in bee. What did you think? A human can understand what a bee says? Bee movie was a movie. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, buddy. So that's like that's really that's like that new Lion King movie. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It don't look right to me. It's stunning visually. Don't get me wrong. They animated the shit out of it, dude. It looks good. It's just when you see him talk, it just don't look right to me. It don't look right at all. I think they should have left that alone. Again, visually it's stunning. It's pretty cool how they animated it. It looks real. But the problem with it being real is that the facial features of when they talk and everything, you know, and you expect emotion, you can't really. The cartoon version, it produces more of an emotional, you know, like, hey, you can see this on their face and everything, and it looks really good, you know, and it relays the, you know, the whatever's going on. Yeah. Let's see. They're converging in a conversation at first. They probably are. Oh, say they say this giant is going to kill us. Good, we should jump him. Yeah. Ah. Finish him. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that darn Lion King, man. I don't like the new ones. Again, it's a kids movie. I guess it makes sense, but oh well. We tried it out with my son, and he was not interested in it. He likes the original. He don't like that new one either. Buddies. They're gonna tell all their friends like what shit. He's like, look, my buddy was there. He knows I got pet by a human. Oh, you'd see him move if I had a heater. Toss a heater on them real quick and they'll warm up. Wish I had a high hands over here. That would do it. I damn sure ain't cupping these motherfuckers because of my hands. I don't want to find out which one stings and which one don't. Which one is jealous? Oh, it's okay, buddy. Yeah, he probably don't want to be pet, to be honest. See? Yep, see? He said, leave me alone. Leave me alone, buddy. Telling you, man. Look, now he's talking to his buddy over here. Man, come here, I got you, buddy. I got you. You're telling John to leave me alone. Look, I told him, man. I told him. Oh man, he covered them, you know. It's alright, buddy, you're good, I ain't gonna hurt you. They've probably been stuck up here a couple of days. I know they always get in here and they get stuck right here on this door when they shut. As soon as I come up here to set all this up, I saw them, I was like, hey, yeah, today's your lucky day. Yes. Yeah, he was comforting him. See him kicking the ass hand up. Now he's getting agitated, so I'm probably gonna leave him alone now. Probably be best, because it'd be my luck. I'm just sitting here, you know. Y'all gonna hear a whole bunch of shit happening back here behind the camera. Oh, great content for y'all. Bad time for me. I see other insects out flying. They should be able to fly now. I swear he's gonna go into his river. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's like, you see that guy back there? Yeah, fuck that guy. Oh man. Yeah, he's eyeballing me right now. every time I touch him, man, that ass head just shoots straight up like he's trying to get me. Although I will have to get him off of there eventually. Y'all gonna have to fly, be free birds, bees, birds and bees. How about that? Anyhow. Okay, might have an answer, Ghost. Yo, chat, what is up right now? Nothing much, Demon Slayer. Nothing much, man. We are watching two bees plot their revenge arc on me. Like I said, if you see them disappear off the screen and they you hear a bunch of shit happening in the background, just pray for me. Tile in my kitchen is coming up. Floor has been getting soaked. Pull the tile, concrete pad, and there's a crack in the concrete, and the water is coming up from the crack. Sounds like you got a bad day ahead of you, buddy. I've been doing that since I've been watching this. Yep. You're cooked. Yeah. Yep. No, I got it. I got autocorrect in my brain, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, the tile coming up in my kitchen floor. Soaked. Yeah, dude, you got a bad day ahead of you, Ghost. Hello, what's up, vlog? Then I guess we are small. Concentrate now, I'll get you. Yeah. What do you think? Yeah, I think you got. I won't say you got a busted water line in your concrete, man. That's gonna be a bad day. Maybe you can find out where the where that line goes into the concrete. And yeah, probably reroute it. Maybe you might have to do a little bit of jank, you know, here and there. But if you want to fix it temporarily, or at least shut off that particular water source, hopefully it's not your feed line. Let's hope it's not that one. Give me a shout out. What's up, Demon Slayer? See, oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you're good. Let's see. I'm happy it's a change. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, conversation. You never know where it's gonna go. It's the internet. Oh, it is the feed line. Yeah. What's all in between? Yeah, walls, all that good stuff. Yeah. Well, you got some options, ish. Do you prefer busting concrete or do you prefer drywall? Because you might be running that shit up and having it drop from the ceiling somewhere. You know, to like drop down through the wall, you know, and, you know, I don't know, really. I don't even know what I'm looking at, you know. I'm not even there. Best bet. It's just gonna suck. Is to bust out that concrete, get that line out of there. Yeah. And then when you're done, you can re-concrete it, re-smooth it back off. You'll have to bust it back, but I wouldn't go beyond your like anywhere near your wall. I would try to core that out as best you can. Yeah, that's a shitty situation there, buddy. I guess temporarily, hopefully not permanent, you could take and from the outside, being summer times here, you know, you ain't got to worry about freezing right now. To restore water to your house, you can probably go from your feed line that comes in from the outside, adapt that to PEX, run PEX inside to the feed line that comes up through your main, wherever your water source pops up out of the concrete, and tie it in there. That'll restore water to your house for the time being until you get that cored out and all the work done. It's going to suck either way, but that'll at least temporarily restore your water. And PEX is flexible, you know. So you can kind of, oh, you rent? Well, in that case, you are in business, buddy. You are in business. Yeah, dude, if you rent, shit, you are good, dude. Demon Bacon. What's up, Chris? I gave him a shout out. What's up, Demon Slayer? Let's see, cooked unless it's just duct tape that fixes everything. Yeah, no kidding. Spider eating a fly. No, it's two carpenter bees. Those bugs are on your window right now. They're just recording them. You're just recording them, yeah. Bugs like clout. Yeah, they do. A bug's life, too. Yeah, dude, if you rent Ghost, shit, that ain't on you. 1-800-landlord. What's up, Jack? Would you believe it? Yeah, no kidding, dude. Yeah. How do you say bees? Bees? Yeah. That's what I would do, Ghost. 1-800-landlord. Hey, buddy! Long time no hear from you, huh? So I got this problem. Well, when I say I got this problem, I mean you got this problem. Your water line is leaking through the concrete. It's going to be one of those days. Anyhow, I'm going to go on vacation now. I'll get back with you when it's done. My dad went to go get milk. Yep. Never came back. At least it wasn't cigarettes. I know a guy lived down the road from me. He passed away, I found out. I can't believe he passed away, though, man. But he rented this house out for 25 years. He paid $500 a month for 25 years, dude. I did the math, quick maths. Anyhow, I did the math, and yeah, he could have owned that house, man. As soon as he passed, had another one in there. Had another one in there, no problem. Now he pays even more for the rent. But I couldn't believe it, man. He died, man. He died out of nowhere too, man. It was December. I didn't even know about it until just recently. Because normally I see him. He pops up every now and then out here. He was one of my my nearest neighbors out there, and even though he's on a whole other road, but yeah, he'd pop up every now and then, man. And I realized it's been a minute, so I went to go check on him. And yeah, he passed away all the way back in December. Yeah. Can I see your face? If you go back to my lives, you'll see me on the machinery. Yeah, on the lives where I'm working on or where I'm operating a machine. You'll see when I go to zip wheels off and shit like that. You'll see me. Trust me, I'm nothing to look at. Yep, I age like fine milk. What's up, buddy? They're carpenter bees. Hey, Levi. I think they're about to fly. They're warmed up enough. Yeah, like jazz. Picture of your mouth. Speaking of mouth, y'all know that what was it, habitual habitat or something like that? Remember that chipmunk character? Mouth. They did a recreation of you remember the Scream movies? You know when he calls what's her name, the blonde chick, shit. You know he's calling her, everything, talking to her. And that shit was hilarious, man. They remade that, but with the chipmunk and that rabbit, dude. That is hilarious. What did you get for candy? Oh, I got some candy corn. Ugh, gross. You should have got peanut butter cups. I like the way they melt in your mouth. Sydney, yeah. Yep. I have some of these. I work there. Can I YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, do that. Yeah, ever since I stumbled across that channel, I keep up with them, man. They make some funny animations, man. And it's actually weirdly it's facts about these animals. It's just the way they go about it, man. It's crazy. Can I subscribe? You can if you want to, buddy. Do a face reveal, I'll send you $500. Yeah, no. I promise you I ain't nothing to look at. YM. Stop being cringe. What's up, YM? Oh. Again, I'm not kidding. I aged like milk. I balded at 20. Alright, there you go. There's your hint. Oh, man. but I don't want to. I have them not right now. Yep. Oh. No, I'm just out here hanging out. If I was a starving YouTuber, I'd be out here begging, please, could I have some change? No, I work for a living. I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate anything, but I'm not gonna ask for it. I ain't gonna ask for it. Oh. Surprised you guys ain't flown off yet. Alright, touch his antenna. Go touch his antenna. There you go. Come on, y'all fly now. Nah, they're bees. They're carpenter bees. Do they sting? I don't. So I don't think carpenter bees do. It's but I think it's like a female or male thing. I'm not entirely sure. But I do know the bumblebee version of them things. They do. They'll tear your ass up. But these guys, they're normally pretty docile. They're cold right now. That's why they ain't moving. Nope, they're free to go anytime they want. I got bees at my D farm. D raising? No. I like bees. Eminem music. I like bees. You know, it's almost like I like Doodles. Remember that guy? Guess like, oh yeah, yeah. So far they haven't attacked me yet, so I think we're good. But they're probably still too cold. They're warming up. The second they warm up, they're like, all right, let's get them. You have a bee farm? Hell yeah, dude. Time is it there, Mandy Patton? Let's see. It's 9:30 here in the morning. What time's it where you at? (9:30 a.m. Texas. All right, Texas. Hell yeah, dude. Or Tennessee here. Let's see. 10:30. I'm in Kent. Let's see. Oh shit. I'm back. I was burying beer. I read that as burying. Oh my god. I was like, what? Huh? No, buying beer. That was my brain just being weird, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I had a buddy when I was in training. He come from West Texas, way out west. He had never, his whole life, he was born and raised out there, and he was not used to seeing trees like in person, like greenery, trees, and everything. I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know, because I've never been out to a desert. You know, I wouldn't know what it's like to be out in that type of terrain. You know, just devoid of trees and shit, you know. From I'm in Kentucky and we are like 30 minutes away from Tennessee. Oh yeah, we're close. Yeah, yeah, time wise. I think you just cross over the what do you call it, the time zone. I appreciate that, Mandy. Willie Evers. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead. Shut up, Beavis. I can't do Beavis. I can't do Beavis, but I can do shut up, Beavis. I can do that one. Yeah. They have lots of trees in Texas. Yeah, on the east side. But he lived like all the way out west, like on the border, you know. And down there, it's like you don't really see much grass, greenery, and all that. He showed me pictures of where he lived, where he grew up at. Let's see. Anytime and in the heart, trees are cool. Him and him also. Yeah. Mom spaghetti. Let's see. Should do a face reveal. Like I said, I ain't much to look at. Might scare all y'all away. Y'all might be like, ah! Run. Oh. Nah, you're good. You're good. Eminem music. Hell, Eminem, man. Live in America. Oh, yeah. Me too. I'm ready to run. Yeah, but I don't want to scar you for life, man. It would suck, you know. You'd have PTSD every time you saw a face like mine. You'd be like, "Oh my god." USA, USA. So you are my dad. Oh, that's what it was. What happened was. Listen, Levi. I am your father. Or we could pull a Bill Clinton. I'm your daddy. Oh, man. Wasn't it Gabriel Iglesias that came up with that whole, he had like the best Bill Clinton accent. No! Yeah, you're thinking Darth. Yeah. Ah. Why aren't those bees moving? They're cold. They're just a little cold right now. They aren't dead though. They have been getting mad at me. See, watch. Yep, he's mad. Yeah. My head is bald. Yeah, they hate cold, yeah. Oh. Oh. Scared of bees. Funny hearts over bees. Yep. Yep, that's rain. What's up, Aussie chick? Yep, it's raining right now. Trying to. Lightly. Have a great day, Mike. Your laugh is awesome. Let's see. Nah, I like bees. Nah, I hear you, dude. What's funny, Aussie chick, I had an Australian here, man. He moved over here about I want to say back in 2018 maybe. Anyhow, he bought a boat from me, and I felt bad for the guy because I told him about them big ass bees that are super aggressive out here. You know, they're like carpenter bees, but they're not. They got, instead of this yellow coat, they got like a white coat on them. They will come after you and they'll attack you. But anyhow, I warned him about them because I saw a couple fly out from this boat. I don't know how they do it. I want to say they live in the ground. They don't, though. They live in like stuff. You know, it's so weird. Like if you got like fluff of grass on something like that, they'll get into that. You know, and they'll just like be a big ass nest in there. Anyhow, when we went to go pull the boat, they didn't move. I didn't see no swarm or nothing at first. He walked around to the back of that boat. I told him, be careful, man. And sure enough, he walked around the back, and they swarmed him, dude. They were covering him head to toe. Them fat bees were all over him, stinging the shit out of him, dude. He rolled a couple of times. He was able to get away from them. He got inside of his truck, and he waited there for a minute. I know he was licking his wounds, man, because that shit sucks. And, yeah. I just call them bees, but he calls them bugs. I guess, yeah, cultural thing it is. But, yeah, yeah, dude. I mean, I understand they're a bug, but yeah, it's just how he says it. You know, normally when we say like something like a bee, you know, we say bees. You know, bees run. Yeah, if I hear bugs, you know, I'm thinking, oh, okay, like roly polioles and shit like that. You know. But yeah, dude. He I feel bad for him, man. But he was a cool dude. I check up on him every now and then. Luckily, the swarm somehow, it didn't stay here, luckily. And it didn't stay with the boat. He said by the time he got home, he says they were gone. So somewhere in between here and, because he lived up in Kentucky, between here and Kentucky, somebody got unlucky. They got a new swarm of bees. Very aggressive bees. Let's see, yeah, those two bees look like they're chatting. They probably are. Let's see, this isn't my phone, but I'll sub to you on my actual phone. Oh, I appreciate that, Mandy. Sounds like the wasp we have here. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they are ridiculously aggressive. They will fly out. I know this for sure. At the bottom of this shed right here, right in here, there was a nest underneath there somewhere, and they would fly out across the yard just to sting you. No shit. You couldn't even cut the yard, man, without them coming out and getting you. I remember the only way I got rid of those ones was I just sprayed in that area with a water hose, man. Every time one tried to pop out, I'd spray them to the ground and just try to drown them out. That was the only way I got rid of those ones. Because they were a problem. They were getting dogs and everything. This was before my son was born. Let's see. I like honey. I like beers. Russia. Let's see, oh shit. Poor Aussie dude. Yeah, dude, I felt bad for him, man. Oh yeah, they covered him. I remember I looked, because I slammed the door on the truck. He was running to his truck, you know, to slam his door. Because I had the wrecker, I was pulling it with the wrecker, and with the cable. And sure enough, man, I felt so bad for him, because there's not really much you can do. What are you going to do, get out there and fist fight a bee? Your ass is getting covered too. Oh man. Yep. See you, Mandy. Let's see. Hey, Stan, what's up, buddy? Howdy. It's okay. He's okay. He's Australian. It's nothing to them. No kidding, dude. They live with a lot of shit already. Yeah, I feel bad for them. That's good. Freaking hell, Mike. I can kind of do a bit of an Aussie accent, yes. That was awful at the end of there. Kind of messed that up, didn't I? Let's see. You heard nice. I try to be. See, we have some new viewers. We do. Territorial bees, they are, dude. I heard of bees making honey out of meat. Oh, I heard of one of those, man. I saw a video on that. They produce wax and all that. All that's normal. It's just they are carnivorous, and that's just yeah. You can, you guess. Says message retracted. Hoot dust. Huh. Accidentally liked the live. Took it back. Hey, what's up, Heath? Think smoke calms bees. It does. It makes the eat. Yeah. Makes me sleepy because it's like they're eating a Thanksgiving meal. No kidding. No kidding. Cause the smoke makes them think there's a fire and they gotta save all their honey. Ooh. Ooh. You still driving, Steen? That was a long trip. The old Steve, he drove all the way up from Florida, man. And when I say Florida, deep in Florida, like where you gotta drive 8 hours to hit the border in Florida. Have you tried this Manuka honey? No. I've always tried local honey, but no, not that. On my way to North Carolina, I'm still driving. Oh my God, you got a long ways to go. Yeah. Yeah, Steven drove all the way up from Florida. He drove all the way up to, he had a few stops in between these, seeing friends and everything. And, we did a quote unquote, and I'm new to this, subscriber meetup. He got some plates. He got to run the baler for a second. He got to get out of there. We got some good pictures and everything. He'll probably be posting those anytime now. But yeah, dude, got to see him. He come up the next morning to where I work, and got those other plates out of the Traco. And I think he looked around for a minute, and then he was splitting out of there and heading off to another yard that was in I want to say East Tennessee or Middle Tennessee. And now he's heading over to North Carolina, so... And then he's got to shoot all the way back down to Florida, man. That is a drive. Wow, the lag. Is it? Let's see, like the one with some hallucinogens. Oh, yeah. You are lagging. He lags, yeah. East Tennessee. Let's see what's happening to the signal. Full bars. We are full. Huh. Yeah, East Tennessee right now. Yeah, you're in the mountains now. Yeah, buddy. You have to go. All right, Levi, you take it easy, man. Sounds like you're talking through a fan. Let me see what I can do about that. Let's see. 1 second. The audio might get kind of weird here for a second. Turn that off. I'm in Virginia now. All right. Still in some mountains, though, ain't you? Also went to Kentucky. Let's see if it's going to work right now. See, I don't know what it is about her charger deal, but it's picking it up as a headphone. I don't know why. Let's try that. Okay. Let's try this. Sorry, y'all. We are having some technical difficulties. As soon as I plug this in, though. Okay, now it should be out of this mic right here. Okay, so at first it was like doing a weird glitch thing where it was like picking it up as a set of headphones. Oh no, there it goes again. Okay. Well, we'll see how it does. Is it working still right now, or did it do something weird? Okay, okay. All right, I think we're back. I think we're back in business now. Yep. Okay, okay. So now it should be working through this mic. In case anybody's wondering. This mic. Alrighty. Yep, we're back. I've been all up through East Tennessee, through the Virginia mountains. Hell, it's coming out of Virginia into Tennessee that that incident happened with a load of bricks when I was driving a semi-truck. I was coming down a pretty steep grade. I can't remember the exact grade though. But I remember there was a rock face on the mountainside rock, on the left side of me, and there was the drop off on the right. Anyhow, coming down, I was getting right up towards the bottom, right there in the valley of the mountain, but it was still the grade. Let's see. I enjoyed our meetup, by the way. Definitely worth the drive. Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, that tag though, you can't beat that tag, man. 379, being that you got a 379 Peterbilt, man, perfect. You gotta see if you can try to make that work. Anyhow, let's see. Jesus, train didn't lift the station. You're back. All right, hey Levi, welcome back. Man, what was I going on about? Well, there's that. Don't you hate when that happens? The tag was awesome. Yeah, it was, dude. I swear I'm like, squirrel! Yep. Oh, yeah, the brick story, yeah. So, I was coming down the mountain, man, and there was an ambulance and a state trooper on the right side, on the shoulder of the interstate, or the highway. Well, the interstate. So, I get over in the left lane. I see him because we're kind of going around a curve, on this. Well, this guy behind me comes around in his car. He comes up, he passes me on the right. And then he sees the ambulance. Then he sees the state trooper. He cuts over left, slams his brakes down to 30. Mind you, steep grade. I'm loaded with, of all things, bricks. I'm topped out. I got full jakes going. Got my, I was, steady, doing the stab, braking here and there where I needed it on the way down. Everything was going like normal until that happened. I had to fully, I'm talking, get down on the brakes, man, with all I had to try to keep from smoking this guy. And every brick, it popped every strap, sucked the sides of the trailer in, and sent 44,000 pounds worth of bricks in the front. There was two. So if you ever have hauled bricks before in a semi truck, they had them. They have them in it's not as big as you would think, right? So they got them in a small bundle. It's not even 3 or 4 foot, maybe at the most. It's just like a small little block. Well, anyhow, all that, now only 2 blocks survived. The rest were completely loose bricks all in the front on the bulkhead of the trailer. Anyhow, what had happened, the reason the state trooper and the ambulance were on the side of the road, SUV had went off the side, went down. Like I said, we were towards the bottom, so it wasn't like they went down the super steepest part, it was kind of to the point to where they mow, they actually mow it down, so it's actually kind of smoothish, But they came off the interstate, they hit a tree, and I remember that tree died. This part I remember clear as day. The tree was actually all the way to the back passenger. It was like a Tahoe, I want to say, or a Suburban, 2010-ish model, somewhere in that range. But that tree was all the way back to the back passenger seat on that car. I remember that. The engine and transmission and transfer case were laying out in the field ahead of the truck. So if they were in there, they ain't happy. I felt really bad about them, but the idiot that was in front of me that slammed his brakes in front of a fully loaded ass, semi truck down a grade, lucky to be alive. This trooper caught everything. He pulled dude over. I was up behind, in front of him. I mean, And yeah, we popped the tag on the back of the trailer, looked in there, and it was pretty well destroyed. They were talking about calling records and all that, and I remember the trooper, he gave me an option, and I'll tell you, this is the coolest trooper I've ever come across. But he gave me the option. He said, I'm going to call ahead. He said, because all they're going to do is send another semi-truck out here to do the very same thing, you're fixing to have to do. And he said, keep it under 40, I think, or 45. And I called ahead to the scales. They're going to be expecting you, bring it back to where you can get it to a yard to park it, get it dealt with. Well, anyhow, so that's what we did. Sure enough, it all worked out. They knew about me. Scales waved me on through, and I made it on back to that yard where we can get it dealt with. But it was beautiful, man. The insurance was called, the whole nine. Because, I mean, like I said, it did a lot of damage. Yeah, to the trailer itself. Yep. And there's probably footage out there because those cameras, those trucks did run a camera. You'll see what happened in front of it. So you might see if my company ever posted it, because I doubt I could pull that footage, but if my company ever posted that shit, of accidents and whatnot, you would have saw that happen. You wouldn't have saw like an impact or nothing, because I didn't hit the guy. I was lucky enough to avoid him, but you'll hear all the commotion in the background, I imagine, because it was loud inside the cab. I watched it in my mirrors. I watched the trailer, just all the sides of the trailer go. Anyhow, see, the tag was awesome. Yeah, can I be a member? I want to be like Stan. It's less than time go by, buddy. Gotta get to know each other. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, no kidding. That's a lot of damage. Rest in peace. What's she getting into? Miss driving trucks, but I don't miss dealing with drivers like that. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That was definitely not the fun part of it, I'll tell you that much. They kind of, let's see, I live by you. It's kind of like like I said, it's what burnt me out on it. It was every day, man. It didn't matter because, like I said, most people's commute is short. And problem is my commute takes me through several towns, and you got dickheads in every town. Everybody knows them. We've all been across them. There's one for every town, and the problem is being a semi-truck driver, every time you pass through these towns, you're always hitting these dickheads, They're always pulling their shit, and it just gets old after a minute. It's stressful, too, and then all the people who trying to get insurance off of you and shit, it's not worth it. They'll jump out in front of you and brake check the shit out of you. It's like people forget that cameras exist, Sometimes it feels that way, like dash cameras exist. You can catch their shit, but yet they still do it. Stan, is this a baby tiger in front of you? Yep. I hate the Toyota driver that is going 30 and a 70. Yeah, yes, that is. Yep. And it's real. He's crazy enough to get in there with them. Yep. I guess babies is one thing. It's when they get bigger. No. I don't care how trained it is. One bought and I'm dead. Steve Irwin, rest in peace. His name is Spike. He is 15 now. Yeah. Steve Irwin. Well, that's the deadliest snake in the world. One bite and I'm dead. I'm gonna pick it up. That is my YouTube sin. That's my YouTube sin. Yeah, that was one of his stops on the way up. He stopped by an animal sanctuary. Old pig, eh? Hey, Lilo. Hey there, Pira. Oh, fighting. Why? Why? Get her, Pira, get her. Get her. Get her. You got it. Get her, Pira. Get her, Pira. Stitch. Lay low. Pira. What y'all doing? Huh? What are you doing? What's that Lilo doing, huh? Yeah, y'all can't come up here. Oh, ouch. Old pig, yeah. I keep forgetting these tripods have like a leveling dot. I can get this joker dialed in. Look at here. Look at here. So that's level there. So you're getting, let's see, so you're getting good along with wild stuff. That's nice too, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't step inside one of them pens. Glad you trust them, Steven. It'd be my luck. I'd walk in there one day and, you know what, that tiger would say, you know what, fuck it, today's the day I'm crashing out. I'm not listening to nobody. That'd be my luck. Oh, man. There's the bees' names. Stitch and, what, Lilo and Stitch? How about that? Guess my age, I guess. Has some eccentric hobbies, no kidding. No kidding. And sheep, that does happen. Yes. Yeah. Yep. That's why I trust my instinct. I will not. I will not step foot in one of them pens. I ain't no Tiger King. Carol Baskin. I mean, until the guy grew up, everybody can say. How old do you think I am? Let's see. Let's see. Don't know. I don't know. Yep. It's like Mike Tyson, man. I feel bad for them tigers. They gotta sleep next to an absolute unit of an animal. It's dangerous. Tiger's gotta be careful, man. One punch and he's dead. Mike Tyson has freaking tigers, man. Of course he can. Carol Baskin is no animal lover. No, she ain't. Oh, you're 12? Yeah. Let's see, Tiger must be like, I'm not stepping foot in that cage with him. Hell no. Hey, you see that little bird? Cool. Anyhow, yeah. If there was anybody back then, like let's say Mike Tyson in his prime, all right, well, let's dial it back a little bit. Even though I think that fight was about money anyways. But, that's everybody's opinion. We'll dial it back to when he was in his prime. I think I understand a tiger can do a lot of fucking damage, but at the same time, it's Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson versus tiger. It depends on who gets the jump, I guess. I know claws and shit can do a lot of damage, teeth can do a lot of damage, but I think if Mike Tyson was able to strategize and actually get a blow in with cat-like reflexes, probably. Might get eaten anyways, who knows. Tiger must be like, I'm not still... Yeah. It's kind of funny what tigers are afraid of. Remember me? Hey, Demon Slayer. Let's see, maybe for Eminem was Christina... I can't even say that last one. Like Tiger in a way. Yeah. Money's on the tiger here. Remember Maid. God dang, Carol Baskin, the bitch. I watched that Tiger King, man. I remember all the memes. It was a meme that got me to watch that Tiger King, dude. And the meme was it was a guy sitting on his couch like, Tiger King. Let's see what all the fuss is about. And he clicked play. And it's just a little animated meme. And it was like in the second frame, it was him sitting on a couch with the long hair, the blue shirt, with a shotgun. Goddamn, Carol Baskin, the bitch. I said, well, I gotta watch it now. And you know what? After the second, what episode? That goddamn Carol Baskin. That was a weird show. Yep. Member trade. Their skulls are mad. Yeah, they are. I dare you to say, oh, wait, hold up. Tiger King was just cringe. Yeah, it was. But fuck Carol Baskin. She killed her husband. Whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Carol Baskin. Oh man, or maybe like a Kitty Mariah Carey, more like a tiger or so. Man, tigers are like if you ever see them out in the wild, man, they are no joke. Golly, man. There's one where it was diving underwater to get like a caiman. It's gonna be the wildest photo out there, man. Imagine you're underwater swimming. You're just like out there with your snorkel, and you're just, going about your business, and something like that is coming at you. Like, what the fuck do? You don't. You just die. At that point, you just roll over, die, make it easy on them. Like, offer your head, make it quick. Because yeah, the hell you gonna do? Swim away? Man, you're thinking the whole time, cats hate water, what the hell? Oh, man. Oh, no, was just randomly thinking about it, yep. Oh, brain rot, yep. It's gotta be the most random shit, I think, on the internet, as popular as it is. Let's see, save a mullet for self. A mullet, yeah. Even I keep my distance from wild tigers. I only go with in with tigers I know. Yeah. But what you really got to watch out for, Stan, is the cougars. Cougars will get you. Ah! Yeah, let's see, you're the best. Yeah. It's the cougars you got to watch out for. New game bomb. Let's see what. Everybody like and subscribe. We're also a new game. Huh. Oh. Can you please do a face reveal? But man, like I said, ain't nothing to really look at. If you want to see me, I mean, I've shown my face before. Just not in high def. Mike Tyson versus Tiger, yeah. it was like that Peter, Peter Griffin on Family Guy. Oh man, we got this new high definition television, and they went to go watch the news with their favorite anchor that they were all enamored with, and yeah, she was absolutely hideous. Well, that'd be kind of the same thing. I look good at a distance, and then I get closer. Next beer, click. Oh man, cougar did get me, but it was a four-legged kind. I'm a pet snake. Well, you see, I'm a pet snake. This is a rat. I want this. I want to buy. Should I get it? You can keep up with it, yeah. Let's see. My eyes. Yeah, my eyes. Bold. Have you ever heard of Juice World? No, I have not. Yeah, Peter can sometimes be so funny. Yep. Spiders are still, there are no spiders. I mean, bees still there. Oh, yeah. Golly, that looks like Sean's old truck. Yeah, it looks just like it, too. I imagine we sold it. So you gotta go. Take it easy, Demon Slayer. Biob? Steven? Demon Slayer, he's gotta go because he's got to get paid. I can't do that one. I got to get paid. Hey, I can't do it. That dude's got he's got like 12 packs of cigarettes in the morning type of voice. I ain't got that kind of voice. Actually, no, I have. I'm gonna do my chores while watching. Go under my house desk right now is a what? Mess. Oh, you're 9 years old. I have noticed that in the analytics, because normally I was getting everybody from like 30s and 40s and 50s, 60s and up, and here recently, man, I've been seeing because I always put on there it's not for kids, but it's always there's a 13 to 17 crowd on here. So yeah. I don't know how that happened. Because normally it's just machine content. We're just, shooting the shit right now. But whenever, hopefully when prices come back up, it'll pick back up. Y'all see the machine again. It's a lovely day down there. Yep. Spitting rain here and there, but it's otherwise pretty good. Yep. Yeah, this is just the we're hanging out kind of content. This ain't no machines like normal. If y'all want to see the machine stuff, if you go back to previous lives, you'll see all that. I'll be glad when we get back in the baler. I'd much rather be doing the baler right now. Trico's fine and everything. It's just, I miss my baby. Do you have any pets or guinea pigs or anything? My wife's got a guinea pig. I got 4 dogs. Yeah, 2 of them were down here playing just a minute ago. One's a German Shepherd mix, one's a Rottweiler mix, and the other one, she's a lab mixed with husky, and Sasha, she's got like German Shepherd colors, but she's a smaller dog, so she's a mutt. she's it's just that. Let's see. I'm gonna start asking. I'm gonna go play some Fortnite or my bicycle, my game while watching you do this. Please don't do that. Never give up. Zenab Shagan, attractive. Not. Let's see. Let's see. Oh wait, I was a guinea pigs. I have 234. Used to have 5, but we got rid of her. She was bowling the other ones. Oh, bullying the other ones. Yeah. See, my 2 dogs too. Oh, I've got 2 dogs too. Mom and daughter totally mixed. Yep. Yeah, one of your dogs when you get or don't tell anybody. Getting a rat or a cat. Okay. It's his daughter's on my own house only. So okay. Yep. Rat or cat? I want to say rat or cat. One of the two. Predator or prey? One of the two. Turn it off or on, so it's fine. I still got. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, Steve, I know you just tuned in. Last night I did a night shot on the GoPro, and I think it turned out really awesome. So I posted it on the. I got it in the shorts, and I got it on videos too. But yeah, I'm doing a day shot right now. It's a time lapse, so we will be able to see all the clouds moving and everything. But I want to see if it clears up by the end of this day. I'm hoping it does, but if not, I won't worry about it. But I'll wait until we get a clear night because I want to catch a full night of the stars and everything. You know, I think that would be cool as hell because when it first started off, it was amazing, dude. It looked awesome. Yep. Well, then all the clouds got here, and it picked the clouds up really well. I was shocked for GoPro. I was shocked because every time we tried like live streaming with a GoPro at night, it just does not pick up nothing. It don't like the dark at all. Dad was a Slovak wolf dog. Mom was a husky collie. Dad of the daughter was a windhound and golden retriever. Oh shit! Got $2 as well. Scouting a mouse. All 2 dogs. Yeah. Hi, I'm back. Hey, Levi. And the daughter looks like a big, like camouflage brown gray fox. So my sister had a dog. She passed away recently, though, unfortunately. But she looks identical to a coyote, man. She's not a coyote though. She's mixed, but she has so many coyote features, man. But she was more husky than she was anything. But I mean, just everything. Like I want to say it was a husky breeded with a coyote because that is exactly what she looked like. Beautiful dog, and sweet as can be though. But if you saw her walking out across the field, you would have thought it was a coyote. Oh, wind's kicking up. Oh, what's up, Shadow Trader? How you doing, buddy? Nice. I like yeah, the mixes. Yeah, yep. All my dogs, they found me, and I found 2 of them. I had one. Her name was Josie. She was 20 years old, and unfortunately, I was hoping this didn't happen to her, but I got her buried out over here by our favorite tree. But I've had that dog for 20 years, and I always thought she'd go in her sleep because she was still, even after 20 years of age, she was a Jack Russell Terrier mix. She still got around like a puppy, man. She leaked a little bit, you know, her bladder she didn't have no control over that. She still had vision. Her vision was fine. She never had a problem there. her hearing did go. She couldn't really hear you, so you'd have to kind of like get her to see, and then she would like, hey, come up to you. But yeah, she would get out there and chase us and all that, man. She was awesome, man. But one day, my wife's grandmother was backing out of the driveway, and of course she can't hear, and yeah, she backed over her, man, and I had to come home and had to bury her. Yeah, I had her for 20 years, and that was a hard one. And then Booger, the one that's like a husky lab mix, she when I got her, so we had a little chihuahua. My sister got this chihuahua, man, and she ended up coming back out here because she liked it back out here. But when my sister moved, she lived with me for like a short little stint. Just long story there, anyhow. She ended up sending Chi-Chi back over here. I understand the name of the dog. I got you. She named her. Not me. I understand what it means in Spanish. Anyhow, so the little Chi-Chi come back over here, and she ended up getting bit by a coyote. And I want to say the vet is what killed her, because she was fine. It was just she had a broke collarbone, but the vet stuck her in a very freezing cold ass cage overnight, and she ended up dying from that. While she was healing, they didn't put blankets in there or nothing. It's just horrifying to know that. But whenever she took Chi-Chi away, Josie got super depressed, and that's when Booger come along. So I went to the shelter and got Booger. That's the one I went to the shelter for. And the rest, like Sasha, she just happened. She popped up, and she just stuck. Which she was never, like I said, it's like you don't notice her. She was always just kind of to herself. And Pyrrha, she's the most recent addition. She showed up. I call her Pyrrha because of her pyramid ears. She would look at you and she would just have those ears in a point. It looked like a triangle on top of her head. It was so funny. So I called her like Pyrrha from Pyramid, like pyramid ears. Anyhow, she stuck around. She's about 3 now, and she's been a good dog. But she is 110 pounds. 100. That dog got freaking huge. She was a little shit when she popped up. Like somebody dumped her off down here. I don't know why. She was sweet as can be. But anyhow, they just dumped her too, man, because I didn't know it. I was leaving out from work one morning, went around the bend, and there she was with those pyramid ears. And I was like, I opened up my door, and she jumped straight in. Like, I didn't have to call her or nothing. I opened up the door, I was going to get out, she jumped straight in my lap. And it's been like that ever since, Now she don't really fit in my lap, and she don't understand that she's not a lap dog, but she thinks she is. And 110 pounds, yeah, she's a big dog. Eats me out of house and home. But yeah, she's been a good one, though. She's a sweetie. And with Little Man, she's super nice to Little Man, and I really appreciate that. I don't let them crawl all over her just in case, but still, But she's a sweetie. But she's the most recent one. Let's see. Lone Symphony Bunny. Message retracted. I'm on chain as what? Let's see. I've never seen a YouTuber as entertained as you. Dude, I'm mundane as all get out, I bet. Let's see. This sounds very cute, dog. Yeah, she is, dude. She's something. Yeah, I had a bunny. I forgot her name. I think her name was Willow, yet she passed away. He used to have another, my friend, dog name. His name was Snoopy going over. Wow, 110 pounds reminds me of, the English Mastiffs. Yeah, dude, she is a unit of a dog, man. If she wanted to, she could hurt you. I'm just happy she is the most docile dog. Like I'm saying, I don't know who dumped her out, man. She's the sweetest dog. She was never aggressive. She's never been aggressive. Knock on glass. She's never been aggressive. Y'all gonna fly? Nope, they ain't gonna fly. But yeah, dude, she's been a sweetie. People can be cruel, man. That's like I remember this one lady. Now I caught this one. This is the only one I've ever caught that was dropping cats off down this way. I don't know what it is. They see a house by itself and they just think, well, this is where I'm gonna dump animals I don't want. It's fucked up, man. But anyhow, this lady was stupid enough to put them in a box that had her full name and address on it. Smart, right? Well, I called her as soon as she was dumping the box out and drove off. By the time I made it around the bend, well, I grabbed the box. They had bungee cords and wire and all that shit, And yeah, dude, had a bunch of kittens all in it, but had her name and address on the box, so that worked out beautifully. Yeah, yeah, just had a bunch of kittens. Like, how the fuck were they supposed to get out? They had the box like sealed up. It had a bunch of kittens in it. It's ridiculous, man. People can be cruel. They can be, dude. The bees just can't stop listening to you. Yeah, I guess. They guess I ain't tired of my shit yet. They're like, this guy keeps fucking with us. Are y'all gonna fly? I'm giving y'all a chance to get out of this room. There you go. Come on, fly. Here we go. There y'all go. Let's see if they sting the. I don't see a stinger popping out. Normally a wasp would have a stinger out by now. Come on, y'all. Y'all should be warm enough by now. Nope. Yeah, I'll leave that door open, just leave them be, I guess. I'll leave the bees be. Let me unplug this like so. Let me grab my phone out of here. Hoorah! There's the work ambulance. That's the one I take out to job sites. There's the buses. Got a really good deal on those. My tractor I work. My beautiful truck. I love my truck. Let the bees be. That probably broke the phone. Oh. Yep, that was a fall there, y'all. Let's see how bad it broke. Nope, she survived. Look at there. Shocker. How'd you like the fall? Alrighty. Tough phone right here. Hey, that had no case on it, by the way. Just letting y'all know. I was putting it back in the mountain. It went sayonara. Oh, that's actually quite impressive. It survived all of that. But yeah. Would an iPhone survive that? Probably not. Can you box, bro? I've never actually boxed before. Fought before, but I've never boxed before. Let's see, still here. I'm still standing. My phone is. Nice land. Can you show us a quick 1-2? Right? Trust me. I've watched boxing, don't get me wrong, but can I box? No. Here, 1 second, y'all. Okay, I'm back. And let's see here. I'm still standing. Yeah, no kidding. Dude, I for sure thought it was broke when it hit the ground. Because it ain't got zero. It's got a zero screen protector on it right now. Ain't got no bumpers or nothing. What's the dog doing? I think somebody else's dog barking off in the distance. I'm proud of this phone, man. I for sure. Huh. This is normally what's on it. When I take it off, because with this case, man, these ones that fully encase it, they mess with the audio bad. Like, I'm talking, even in a phone call, people cannot hear me. It sounds like I'm talking in a tunnel, as they always say. And ever since I took that case off, man, oh, they can hear me clearly. I can't believe the bees are still there. Can you believe it? Yeah, no kidding, dude. Yeah, it's just a little too cold for them, I guess, still. Can't believe the beers are all the beers are still here. We'll know whenever they start disappearing, like more, you know, like let's say you get towards the end of the box, your speech is going to become a lot worse. This guy's going to be typing all kinds of random shit. Back for a minute. What's up, Dan? Hey, you missed the fall of the phone. It fell all the way down the stairs and landed on metal. And survived. It ain't even got a dent. It didn't break nothing or nothing, dude. I'm shocked. I am shocked, dude. I'm going over. I'm looking it all over. It is good. One bee, one beer. Let me go find a hive. If you're drinking a beer, a bee, yeah, all right. But let me find a hive. Well, liver poisoning is in your future. Ah. I am in the mountains, yeah, dude. You're in and out of signal for now, yeah. So a lifetime you could drink 10 liters of honey or so. Yep. Oh, we got. So, get this. We got a hawk and an owl living over here now. There's been a hawk living in this spot for as long as I've been here. He always stays either. I'm gonna hold the tripod. The tripod will be more. Cali English is hard. It'll be more chunky if it went to go try to fall through the holes. He normally stays on that pole right there. He'll run back to this tower over here. Anyhow, but he's always been there. And then there's an owl out here now. How long are you planning to live stream today? Like I said, I'm probably going to wrap this one up here soon. Probably when it hits the 2-hour mark, I'll wrap it up. And then later on, if it clears up enough, I'm gonna go down there and dig the footers for the for that tornado shelter there. Can you give us a house tour? No, not right now. No. I don't know. Just it's already, you know. I'm new to this whole YouTubing thing, you know. So showing the inside of my house, you know. Let's see. How long are you? Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm probably going to go live later, but this will be on the machine next. It'll be on that Kubota backhoe down there, and I'll run down there and dig the footers for that tornado shelter. We'll get some more progress done on that. So there will be some good, you know, some machinery stuff, you know. Try to keep it with the channel, you know, like what we do, you know. Although I'm probably if I come across another operating job, I don't know, man. I don't know. I had something happen Friday, man, that I didn't agree with. Yeah. Yeah, if I come across another one, if I have another opportunity, I'm probably going to take it. What's that? Say what? I have no clue. Oh, yeah, with, on Friday, dude, towards the end. So, luckily I decided to do it by myself. I told him because the guy I work with was going to have to stay, but he planned, like I said, he worked straight through his lunch hour to get home early, right? So I went on ahead. I said, hey, man, I can handle it. I've done it before, you know, like moving, you know, heavy shit. I got ways of doing it. Anyhow, I had to move a 2-post car lift, and those things ain't light. But I used the wrecker. I used the winch to get it up on the bed, and I was able to get the, you know, the foot, you know, the feet of the lift onto the back of the bed. I got it all shimmied up. I got the pump and everything. I got that center brace bar and all that shit laid in the center. Got it all strapped down. I took it over to, now mind you, I was supposed to be off work by then. So this is all extra, right? Well, I worked an hour and a half extra over what I normally get off at, right? So I'm not even expecting overtime. I'm just expecting my normal pay at this point. Well, now mind you, I was told to do this, right? Hop in the wrecker, get the lift loaded up, take it out to Mike's shop, get it, you know, dropped off, stood up, the whole nine, right? So an hour and a half of you know, busting ass later, I get back to get my pay, and he says, you know, we were just doing that for Mike, right? It was just all volunteer, you know, all volunteer work. I would have been fine with that had I known that ahead of time, but I thought the whole time I was getting paid for it, you know, so I didn't get paid for that. So, needless to say, yeah, wasn't too happy about that. Yep, voluntold, I guess. He said something about taking it up with Mike, you know, if I need pay, but I'm not fixing to go bug Mike in the middle of a move, you know. Anyhow. You already said all that stuff. Are you just like recording a reset? Oh, yeah, no. It's because Stian asked. That's what happened, Demon Slayer. Killer bees! They're the docile ones. They do tear up houses, though. So we gotta get rid of them eventually. See, you already saw. Yeah, I did. I know I did, but Steven just got here. Oh, see, I accidentally cut your live stream all the way earlier. Oh, I got you. Didn't even realize. Okay, no, you're good, dude. Gotta go. Take it easy, Damon Slayer. What's your normal hours? Normally it's 8-hour days on normal, but we're used to working over, but we don't get no overtime. We just get regular pay. But just like I said, about it, like everybody else, I start normally at 7. Get out by 4, and but we're always used to working over. But again, you still get your normal pay. But in this case, he didn't want to pay the hour and a half that I worked over. And it just, it rubbed me wrong, It would anybody. Frankly, most employers pull stunts like that. They do, man. Yeah, they do. And it's like, during the week, sometimes, I do expensive work, man. I'm telling you. Like, if he had to pay normal mechanic rates on some of the stuff that I do, he wouldn't like it. But, I mean, I stay for the same cheap pay, I do all this expensive work. But yet, I just want to be paid for what I do, at least. I wasn't asking for overtime, I was just asking for my normal pay. I figured he would, kind of already figured that up, and I was like, because I asked him when I was at Canada at the money, I was like, what about the last hour and a half? He says, well, we were, just doing that for Mike, that was a volunteer. I was like, well, I was told. Anyhow, well, anywho, don't sweat the small stuff, I guess. I guess I'll just stick around. Because really, I started all this up, and it's around the machines, and if I ain't got this job, what am I doing, right? We gonna look at backhoe content all day? That's only once in a blue moon, So, I mean, really, I have to have an operator job for this kind of content to kind of work out, because as far as, like, this stuff goes, I'm not that good at it. Podcasting, things like that, I probably wouldn't be that good at it. Yeah, with any hard worker, I think, yeah, dude. Yeah, the money thing is a thing, yeah. But he didn't pay Mike for it. No, he didn't. Yeah. In the end, somebody's gonna get screwed in the end, I guess I had to take it this time. Suck to suck. I work 6 to 2:30, but a lot of things like road signs, billboard signs, you name it. The shirt you're wearing, my company probably helped make it. I bet. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm just happy not to be working no 12-hour shifts anymore, man. I was so happy to get away from that, because, man, I'm telling you, when you work 12-hour shifts, the overtime they throw on you. Now, don't get me wrong, pay's nice. It was all right, but at the time I was doing it. Now I think it's a lot nicer. But anyhow, 84 hours a week sucked. It just sucked. And the worst part was a lot of that was illegal. It was really illegal. They would have it because the problem with having a CDL and being a mechanic was I was doing both. I was doing both for this trucking company. I was working in the shop, like oil changes all day, tires, shit like that, do brake jobs, axles, shit like that, all day long, man. And then turn around that night, and I would work all the way until like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, I got there like 6 o'clock in the morning, Yeah, I don't miss that. So yeah, I think I'm okay. I'm spoilt with 8 hours right now. Yeah, I know, man. The baler, like I said, I love the baler. Don't get me wrong. I love my job. I love operating the baler. I love operating the Trico. I don't like all the extra shit in between. I'll service that machine. I'll do everything for that machine if I'm on that machine all the time. But hey, that's the problem. I'm not. We're constantly back and forth from working on the machine, and actually, operating. Y'all get all the awesome content, and me having to do the mundane shit, that, I'm tired of. I'm kind of burnt out on. I'm biased. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we've always to take a look how we can get better money. Yeah, dude, no kidding. Fix my Xbox. Right? Yeah. We're always looking for something different, you know. I just and there's another thing. So, me personally, I have this thing. I don't know. It's something to do with, I guess. I can't work inside of a factory. I've tried it, dude, but I can't stay indoors. It makes sense, you know. It's like I got to be outside. I got to be moving, you know. I got to be. I function best whenever I'm outside, and machinery's fine because I'm still outside moving around, you know. But I cannot stand in one spot hours on end doing factory work. It don't work out. If they had me outside of a factory doing work, I could probably do that. But inside a factory, you would get to where you just don't want to be there, you know. And me personally, it's not for me. No doubt, dude. That sounds bad. When I worked in a hot shop, no fans or nothing, it was easy 98 or 100 in there. The better part of the shop now. Hell yeah, moving on up. What did the buffalo say when he left his kid? I don't know. Don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I can't work inside. That's like office jobs. Like what Steven does for a living. I mean, it sounds great. He can work anywhere he wants to work and make money, you know, and he makes decent. You know, but I guess in a way he gets to travel and all that, you know, so I think that makes up for it, but like if I was like stuck in a cubicle, okay, no, I couldn't do that. I could not do that. There's no way. You cannot tie my ass down into a cubicle. It just wouldn't happen. Bison. Oh, bison. That's a good one. No, but I think the winner was yesterday. That was what was it? It was a fridge joke. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's the difference between a butthole and a fridge? The difference is one don't fart when you pull the meat out. That was Surfright, I think, that come up with that shit. My job gets old too. Yeah, I think after so long, man, I guess it does. Yeah, but I don't know. Your job allows you to have some opportunities that are pretty awesome. You get to travel, and you can work anywhere, so you're not just stuck in one spot. So you can, as long as you got an internet connection, which is the vast majority of everywhere now, you're good. Yeah, because of the always buy money thing, yeah. Yep. I want to work outside, but can't because the factory is all, I know. I get high and mostly float around doing different jobs and mostly sandblast all day. Can't complain, my hood blows cold air. Hell yeah. Yep. I don't know, I'm just different, man. I can't be cooped up inside. It's just I will go stir crazy and I won't last long. I promise you that. I will not last long. I gotta be outside. Hi, I'm back. Hey, Levi. Let's see. Yeah, it does, but I sit in so many mind-numbing meetings. Hey, sometimes that can be entertaining, though. I imagine it would be. What's up, Paul? Hello. What is that? A fish on your photo? What is that? I can't tell. It's so small. Yeah, the picture is. Yeah. So confused about the woman in from Walking Dead. It starts raining. It's trying to. All the GoPro footage should be awesome though. Seeing all these clouds move and swirl about. Yeah, the drumfish. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. If I can't get my hands on flying for a living, because that would be cool as hell. I watch these crop dusters and I envy their job, dude. They have the best job. They have the freaking best job in the world to me. But also cargo, like if he was carrying like cargo or something like that flying, that would be it. I mean, golly, you would never be able to pull my ass out of a plane. I would enjoy that every day. But as far as like machinery work, I think that's more my calling, because I'm afraid my eyes are messed up now, and they wouldn't pass me for nothing like that anyways. But anyhow, I just feel like I would naturally be good at it. But it is what it is. Sucks to suck. Get kneecapped. But as far as machinery goes, though, I like to stick with that. I like to stick with heavy machinery. Ever since I got into that, can't get me out of it. I love it too much. Now, I hear you. That's why I'd rather be a train operator, like I said. But again, I know factory work is, and there's money to be made in these hills. Yeah. Yep. Working out of Windsor for the week. You are wait, you are a drumfish? Oh. Yep. Yep. I guess a train operator, that would be an interesting job, but for me, I don't know. Being an engineer or a conductor, that'd be pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, that would be really cool. It depends on where it takes you. I know I see the same operators all the time that was passing by the yard I was at, and they, like I said, they had their own horns, man, because they'd always, every time they go by, we'd be out there, full-grown ass men now, mind you. We'd be out there pumping our arms, and they blow the horns and everything. They got to where they just blow their horns every time they come by the yard. But I remember there was one that run a coal train, and he was the coolest one, man. He was, dude. He would give you like a couple little taps of the horn before you got to the yard, letting you know he's coming. And we'd get out there, man. It was so funny, dude. He'd be out there on the railing, hey, gnarly. Yeah, dude. Nah, just some cool people everywhere you go. He had a good job though, because you'd see him pass through there twice a day. You'd see him coming in loaded and going back out empty. I don't know where that stretch went, wherever his train went, but I guess that would be a fun job. Destroying stuff for a living is my dream job. That's what I do right now. Yep. I don't know, demolition though would be fun. You're right, going after like a house or something like that, Stan. That would be fun. Me and my work buds. So I do have a door dedicated to sneaking outside on smoke. Look at the woods. Factories on the lake. It's nice. Normally on a Friday thing. Hell yeah. Milwaukee or DeWalt? Ooh, that's a hard one, dude. I have both. Shit. The DeWalt, I have more Milwaukee than I do DeWalt, so I guess Milwaukee. I mean, they're tough. And at work, we use Cobalt. And you can't say nothing about Cobalt. I will say this, it has been through hell and back and somehow survives. I'm not the friend of the woman who has been in the same place as it all. No, Steve. Yep. If I would live in the USA, I would buy cheap land and make some destroying stuff to build stuff up or so. Yeah. I need a career change. Every man I ask says both. Yep. Yeah, dude. Like I said, those two are actually pretty good brands, man. Cause I have a DeWalt. Like the only thing DeWalt I have is a drill, you know, and it works really well. But Milwaukee, you just fall into a brand, you know. I even have a darn what do you call it? Walmart brand. I've been using their Sawzall and drill forever now, and somehow it still survives. Imagine hitting a deer in your train. I'm just saying that's a lot of damage to the deer. Milwaukee staying, yeah. Milwaukee's really good though. I've been through hell. Milwaukee's. I've been through hell and back, and then again. Yeah. Hey, no shit, dude. That Cobalt, I know. If y'all look, we've been taking off wheels like that, man. I'm talking over. Let's see. Per trailer is about 500 wheels, and we send out about 2 to 3 on like a good week, but about 2 trailers worth of aluminum rims. So that's about 1,000 wheels a week. All of them zipped off with that Cobalt. And we still have the original Cobalt. We upgraded now. We got that 24 volt one, but we mainly got it for capacity because it's got like a big ass battery and like an 8 amp hour. And that thing will last all day. But we still got the original, and it still works, no problem. There's no slack or nothing. That something still works, and that's taking off about 1,000 wheels a week. Yeah. If I will say Cobalt is good, I'm gonna say it's pretty damn good on that. And it's been doing that for the past 4 years, 3 to 4 years. Yeah, almost 1,000. If it's not 1,000 a week, it's almost 1,000 a week. So that's pretty impressive in my eyes. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Julie? See, too many train engineers I know have hit people. Yeah, see, that would be the problem. Yeah. Ugh. Let's see. Traumatic for them. Yeah. Yeah, I work with aluminum all day. Yep. Oh man, dude. Yeah, because you got some people that sewer, you know, like the sewers under the street, you know, they sewer go sliding. You know, they yeah, that would be the unfortunate thing. Yep. Not good. Oh man. You could use a wired one. Levi evidently lives in girls. Let's see. You always pull the wheels in the same spot. Hey, I work with aluminum all day. Yeah, dude, that's all aluminum wheels too. And sometimes we pull off the steel ones if they got like a good tire on them, you know, or if it's like a full set of tires too, you know. But 9 times out of 10 it's aluminum wheels. But most of that's done off-site. They'll fill that trailer up, you know, and then we get them broke down and fill the smaller trailer up. It's about around 500 to 1,000 a week. If it's a slow week, it's 500. If it's a normal week, it's about 1,000. If it's like a hell of a week, it's about 1,500. Levi number 1. This I didn't get. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, the Cobalt, I would have to say it's kicked ass. I see that's what my boss likes is it's all Cobalt. The toolbox is cool. Cobalt. Every tool we got is Cobalt. But again, I will say this: it's decent. Of course, normally I take care of all the tools, but we got a new guy there that's been absolutely freaking abusing tools, man. But it's like ratchet wrenches. For the love of God, anybody listening right now, when it comes to ratchet wrenches, You do not break a bolt loose with a ratchet wrench. Don't do that. A ratchet wrench is to make your life easier. You break it loose with a regular wrench, and then you go in there with a ratchet wrench to work it all the way on out. This boy done destroyed my new set of Cobalt ratchet wrenches. The 15 millimeter in particular. Go figure. It's already chunky, you know. You know how they get before they let go? It's already chunky. That and the 10 millimeter. Anyhow, yeah, so that sucks. You'd think somebody who calls themselves a mechanic, you know, would know that, but he don't. It's like he keeps destroying all the cars, man. Golly, dude. See, I understand I destroy stuff for a living, but there's a process to processing cars. You know, you don't just go out there and just clamp them all up and shit. You know, yeah, if you want to just have fun, but then I gotta pick them apart. And then my boss is like, well, why are you taking so long on this car? Well, anyhow. Think I could hit someone no problem. Like get off the track in the one spot you aren't. Well, I mean, you know, the train could have swerved. I don't know, maybe I'm cold. We kicked ass. Asses, I mean. I gotta find a way to get your head boss to let me try that. Yep. Yep. Apparently he's like free labor. He likes free labor. Yeah, no kidding, dude. Oh my god. Working for him is emotional damage. Free labor with the wild ones. Yeah, right. Let me just pull my train over in a ditch for you. I always say that every video, and you would be surprised. Sometimes people take that shit serious. Every video I see, you'll find my comment on there somewhere. I guarantee it. Then I see where a train hits a truck or something like that. I said, you know, people are in the comments, you know, well, you know, this and that, yada, 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 give their 2 cents. I always comment, well, hell, the train could have swerved. It's the conductor's fault. He should have swerved the train. He had plenty of time. Some people take that shit serious. There's always that one guy. Oh my god. Emotional damage. No, I don't tip this. Oh my god. Mr. Beast did that. I don't know. LOL. Peace out. What's up, Quater? Let's see. Ran a train into a pit on purpose. Yeah, dude. So, you know, like I said, you know, this channel, it's growing. It's getting huge, man. Mr. Beast, I think he's sweating. You know, he saw me. I got my 500 subscribers. I became official. And he's sweating, I think, right now, man. He's looking at his screen like, oh my god, this guy. Ooh, he's filming 2 bees on a window. And it's prime content. Anyhow. They use Chi the Pit wasn't nearly as deep. Let's see. What's up, Ann? Hi. Let's see. Ann Ride. Let me just stop this thousands of pounds of train on a dime. And yeah, some people are like, actually? Put some sand on the track. What's up, man? Oh shit, nothing much, man. We're just all shooting the shit here, man. Pit was CGI, by the way. There was a hole, but wasn't how they showed it at all. Official. Okay, beer number 3 time. Same way they used CGI to pretend to build the crumbling hospital, but they edited half the hospital, put added fake cracks and fake moss. Oh man, yep. But yeah, Mr. Beast saw these numbers and was worried. I'm a man of my word. That hospital cracking and falling apart, that reminds me of the Joker in in Batman. I'm a man of my word. Heath Ledger, that was a hell of an actor. He, I don't think anybody could really top that Joker. He's shaking in his boots. He won't know what hit him. He's like, yep, this guy. Oh yeah, you got a train? Well, I got a little small RC train I could drive into a hole. It's the one that goes around the Christmas tree. Maximum damage. Oh man. When they rebuilt it, it was already built. They just repaired it and pretended it's the whole thing. The real photos have no cracks and no weird moss spillers. Let's see, let's see, they edited out half the hospital. Hurley, yeah. Actually, I don't know, man. Like I said, Heath Ledger, I think that performance was good, though, man. I think that was, like I said, it sucks he passed away, man, because I would have loved to see another Joker with him. But yeah, he passed away. The actor did. I think most people when they watch The Dark Knight, man, they watch it for the Joker, you know. Yeah, he played it too good in a way. Yeah, he did. Like I said, I saw other ones, man. I remember that one Joker they did after that, or it was the one with Harley Quinn in them. He was the more gangsterish, version of the Joker, and he tried to pull the same stunts that Heath Ledger was doing, but it just didn't land with the cast too well. This is behind the scenes, like dropping off mice and shit, and they're it's He tried to do some of the same stuff, but he wasn't Heath Ledger level of, like, dude locked himself inside of a hotel room for over a month or 2 months or some shit like that, and that's where the character really came from, So he was like kind of legitimately crazy when he was on set, in a way. So, yep. So it kind of just worked the way it was, How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. Oh man. Let's see. He was the worst Joker. Nah, he was the best Joker in my opinion. But everybody has opinions, just like assholes. Everybody's got one. Let's see. Yeah, the cute thing of Harley is the Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah. That part, yeah. But to me, I don't think it tops the Heath Ledger. Now, the Joker movie, that one was kind of interesting. The first one. I don't know about the second one. The second one, yeah. The first one, though, okay. That was actually a pretty good performance, man. It was actually pretty good. But I still think Heath Ledger Joker was probably, in my opinion, the best one. Yeah, I know, no Ledger and the Harley Quinn. No, it wasn't. No, he wasn't in there. When I get home, I'll need to I'll need to lay out all my plates I collected. The 379 from you and the Dolly Parton one from the yard in Lenore City are the best ones. Hell yeah. Ledger was the best and Phoenix was awesome. Yeah. Yep. And then as a Joker kind of strange, just had her half her whole up, she transformed to I don't know what Superman, Batman. Oh, Superman! Oh yeah, dude. That one was good. And then remember what's his name? Fuck. I'm unnerding right now. Let's see. Hold up. The Flash. Jesus, the Flash. Golly, brain. Please keep braining. Anyhow, the Flash in not Batman versus Superman, in the what was it? You know, Batman, Aquaman, all them. You know, they all get together. Fuck. Damn, can I not remember this shit? Anyhow, remember he was talking about Pet Cemetery, the Flash, the certified Weevil. You saw two Weevils. Oh, what's up, certified? Hey, the party's here. Yeah, but I remember whenever Superman come back up, he woke back up and he was like, Pet Cemetery. That shit was hilarious to me. Oh my god! If you saw two Weevils and were hungry, but you could only eat one, would you choose the bigger or smaller Weevil? Christian Bale in The Machinist is crazy. That's good acting. Yeah. Justice League. There you go. The Justice League. Yes, that was it. You shouldn't bail Christian. Bailers are for cars. I see what you did there. Is this a weasel and evil mix or what? Would you eat the bigger one or the smaller one? All right, let's see. Let's go back to the question. We got to study this for a second. If you saw two weevils and were hungry but could only eat one, would you choose the bigger or smaller weevil? I don't know, certified. I don't know. It's a weeble. Weevil. I'm afraid to answer that. Hypothetically. Let's see. Smaller? Lesser of two weevils. Ah, I got you. Gotcha. I told your fridge joke earlier. Damn, it's 11 o'clock. Holy shit, we done had a good time out here, dude. Shit. I've been doing this shit since what? 8, 9 o'clock? Something like that. Harley helps you. Dude. Oh. See, this is why I couldn't do podcasting, because I lose my train of thought, and it's like I'm just quiet for a second. You know, that wouldn't work out. Yeah. Or the third beer, I don't know. 2-hour live stream, my shiny metal base. Let's see. Yep. All I know is that ever since I started this live streaming, Joe Rogan, he's been sweating, you know. I don't know if he can handle it. You know, he's been hitting me up. You know, I've been getting nonstop messages. You know, he wants me to come on his show, but I don't know if I should do that. You know, I might bring too much fame his way. You know, so he might get overloaded. I don't want to do that to the poor guy. You know, his show, it's up and coming, you know, but I think what I got here, man, it's huge. Oh man, yeah, no. Oh, I can't wait to get back to destruction. I want to process some cars. Give me a G with an O. And I'm with that A. That smells a good time. Oh man. Yeah, everybody was against Joe Rogan in the very beginning. You know, all the media companies were. That's what's weird about it. They said nobody's gonna watch that. Turns out everybody watches that. Just talking to somebody, just, you know, normal shit, you know. Shooting the shit, that kind of works. Yeah. Eventually, we'll figure out, once I get like slightly better with technology, we'll figure out how to go live. You know, we can have people come in, you know, and talk and whatnot. It'd be cool as hell, I think. We'll have guests. Oh, man. I know Ghost, I believe. Yeah, Ghost is the one that came up with this. We had a little small thing going a while back called Hillbilly Hangout. I don't know. That might come back. We'll see. Because I don't play the banjo, so I couldn't really, you know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we might have a quote-unquote studio. We'll figure something out. Right now, we're just watching two bees conversate while hearing some idiot in the background talk. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. So it's like that content that changes up. It's like well, 1 minute we're podcasting and we're live streaming and just shooting the shit. The next minute we're destroying stuff. Okay. Bet. Sometimes we build stuff here and there. We fix things. But most of the time we're destroying stuff. Sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it's awesome. My mom has a habit of always saying, what happened was, we use that all the time. I always laugh. I had to finally tell her why. We've been using that for a long time, for years around the shop, man. Anytime something goes on, see what happened was, and it's good, you know. Anytime you hear that, it's good. And anytime we go to do something dumb, and we know full and well it's dumb, we always sing "Dumb Ways to Die." So many dumb ways to die. Yep. It's fun sometimes. Yep. Yeah, you can always change the mood when some bad shit happens. You know, you can see what happened was. I remember one time, and this is where all this come from. And so when I used to work at an old company, it was called JST. There was a guy, his name was Reed, that was over it, and I walked into this office. You know, I was working in the shop, and that's when I was hitting like 84 hours a week, and you know, at times. But this is before all the COVID shit happened. He had a truck driver. The guy hadn't been working long with him, and he drove his sleeper like it was a brand spanking new Volvo, dude. He capped this truck and trailer underneath a low clearance bridge, completely shaved it. You know. Anyhow, I looked at Reed. He was so mad, man. And I looked at him. I said, "Reed, listen, man. He was doing you a favor." And I could just see the look. The look. He cut that look at me, man. I said, "Now hear me out, Reed." I said, "You got to remember, convertibles are the thing right now. You know, the top goes down, the price goes up." He was doing you a favor. You know what you can sell that truck for now, being a convertible? And flatbeds are on the rage right now. Instantly changes the mood. So anyhow, my ass got beat. Let's see, you need that. When it's sad, do you start sad dogging everyone, or are you still glad dogging? I'm glad dogging all the way. What happened was... Oh, sorry, good morning, Steve. Oh, yeah, no, you're good, dude. I was too concentrated on my Weevil joke. That Weevil joke was good, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know you get somebody just right whenever they cut that look at you like, not right now, motherfucker. I want a convertible truck now, yep. No kidding. He lightened up, man. Like I said, dude, you could change people's moods like that. I've always tried that. It could be some of the worst shit happening, and I'll try to... Like, I know the limit, you know, but sometimes you can just change the whole aspect of the mood doing that. Because you have to laugh at it sometimes. You can't just go through being a stress ball, you know? You can't go through life being a stress ball. You'll die quicker. Let's see. What'd you say, Stan? Oh, we should make one. Hey, wait until we get to that one yard. There was a yard that had a bunch of semi-trucks. We'll see a convertible truck then. We should make one. By the way, that town car you guys had almost made me want to put in a bid almost. Yeah. What is dogging, by the way? Like just, man, how would you describe that? It's like you're hammering on somebody about, you know, like, hey, you know, just hounding somebody, right? If that makes sense. If that makes better sense. Let's see, semi-truck yard. Yeah. Now you tell me. Yeah, I thought I told you that before. It might be a little longer before we ever make it back out to that one, though. It's deeper in Mississippi. It'll be a minute before we do that one again. Giving someone a hard time. Yeah, something like that. There you go. Giving somebody a hard time, yep. Deeper Mississippi is closer to me. I think it's actually, I guess, yeah, still closer to you, I guess. But it's like more central-ish, you know? Like kind of western-ish Mississippi. Yep. It's a for sure you stay out there for almost a week kind of drive, you know? Okay, like a dog who don't want to like this serve anymore or starts to do, yeah. Like I'm bombarding you, right? Like with questions, right? Like I won't let up, right? Like let's say I ask you something, I just keep asking. I just don't let up. I don't stop, you know, something like that. It's dogging somebody. Dogs follow you around, want attention, won't leave you alone. Yeah, there you go. What's up, Autumn? It's the original of the expression. Yeah. That's the origin of it. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Okay, that's the point. Yep. What are you doing today? We are just sitting here shooting the shit. Depressing view. Let me depress it even more. There you go. Yeah. We're gonna watch some bees. I don't know, man. We got to figure something out, Paul. Would y'all prefer to look out this way, or would you prefer to look out this way? Do y'all want to see the bees, or do y'all want to see this? I'm good with either. You mean chihuahuas, not dogs? Let's see. Or you mean wolves and bees, not dogs? Kind of like the birds in the bee. Wait, hold up. Trees. All right, bet. There you go. My age, guess my age. Autumn. Something. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know your age. Let's get this chair over so I can actually see y'all. Certified said 13. I only hate Mississippi because that's where my beautiful ex is from. Oh my God. Oh, she was what do you call it? The heartthrob. She's the one that you couldn't get over. It sucked. She slipped away. Yeah, you'll probably find somebody better. My ex is from Florida, but she moved to Colorado, so I'm good with Florida. Do a little bit of both, best of both worlds. Yep. Hey, here's a cheap joke. All my exes live in Texas. Hold up. Let's see. Man, it's 11:30 already. Well, guys, I might call it a little early right now. Well, it's not early. Hell, we've been going on for almost 3 hours. But I'm going to get down here with the family. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Yeah. What means do a little of both? I couldn't tell you. By the way, lived when I was sleeping, didn't say a word, and it blocked me. I said, well, damn, really made me look at myself. Oh my God. Pulls out the tape measure. Oh shit. Oh my God. Take it easy. Take it easy, 6 dogs. That was a good one at the end. Get back on the road. Talk to y'all later. All right, Steven. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Get down here with the family, hang out with them, man, because I only got today off and it's back to work. But I'll probably go live later on. I'll dig them footers real quick, and then we'll see. But take it easy, Certified. Take it easy, Steven, man. Hey, look, it was good hanging out with everybody. It was a good conversation. Y'all take it easy.